Let me check. Let me check. How about now? How about now? Hit one if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Gotcha. Okay. So I guess you guys can hear me. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry about that, people. Uh, sorry about that. I don't know that malfunction, that technical issue that I had, but yeah. Thank you guys for stopping in. Hey, the one person in here, Tabar, you probably just gonna stop in and take off, but hey, I appreciate you. Just early morning, a quick little chat. I'm not here to stay on for an hour, 2 hours like usually I do, but I'm just here. I just want to just discuss a little couple of things. I'm just bored right now, and just hope to interact with some people and talk about what's going on right now, and some things need to be addressed, and back here at home, and just having a good time working on some things and looking forward to possibly going back overseas soon, going back to Okinawa, Japan, and I'm looking forward to that. Everyone, I like to share my experiences with you guys when I go overseas, and um, that that that's cool. Tabar, you're up. Yeah, you're an early riser too. Yeah, yeah, the two people are watching, but yeah, everyone, I like to share my experience, going back to Japan, and my adventures and working overseas, and I enjoy doing that. When I hopefully I can do that, because when I stream overseas, that's the best of it. I enjoy doing that, and and it's the best. And Tabar, yesterday when I was watching you guys with Mr. P's live, I like that. I like that. All what you guys were doing with the music, that was great. I really enjoyed that. All that music, I love it. I love it, man. All the classic. I love classic music. The oldies, Motown music. The floaters. Otis Redding, everyone, Marvin Gaye. You know, James Brown. All the guys you can think of in those days, man. Jefferson Airplane, the Yardbirds. I'm naming everyone, but I love all that music too. I was enjoying it, all that music you guys were streaming, and that was great. Um, uh, yeah, no, it's great to see all that. I wish I could do stuff like it just takes time for me to mess with that. I have to spend more time learn how. I know it's pretty probably simple, but you know, eventually, now I was just curious because you know how you said that some music is copyrighted. So like I know I heard you say something about the Beatles and stuff. Like what? How is some music you can't like? If I were to play, let's just say the Yardbirds, how do you know if that music is not copyrighted? Like I mean, you could only play it for like 30 seconds, as opposed to like the Beatles. Why couldn't you play the Beatles, like the as opposed to the Yardbirds? What differentiates from that? That's information that I would, I guess I have to look into and research, because you know I know some music, like obviously the Rolling Stones, you probably couldn't play that because you'll get copyrighted for that or for playing that. I guess I got to see that, research that. But yeah, no, everyone out there, I have a great lot of subscribers. All you my subscribers out there that subscribe to me, hey, I want to thank you all though for subscribing to me. You guys are, you know, great relationships with all of you. You know, all you guys are great supporters, and you know, I enjoy all your those that I follow as well. You know, have great content. You know, different sectors of the YouTube community. All you guys are different areas. You know, and you know, we're all transparent with each other. You know, some yeah, you know, I don't really like that either. But like I always talk about it, the drama too. I don't really, I'm not really into that. Sometimes, yeah, it pops into my stream. You know, I try to address it a little bit. But hey, you know, I'm open to a couple of little bit. If something needs to be addressed, I'll address it. You know, but I won't let it really get out of hand. I just want it to be drama free. But you know, other channels, you know, I know it's there, but I follow others too, and you know, and I support them, and I don't go over there just for the drama. I just because I support them as well, and that you know they're good followers of me, and I support them for you know and like that. So okay, Tibar. Oh, okay. We just know from experience that anyone plays Disney, Beatles, or Jay Z will get. Wow, that's interesting. It's like an electronic alert that watches or something. The AI. Oh yeah, yeah. The AI. Yeah. I mean, if you start playing some music and keywords are tracked, you know, it'll flag it. Yeah, I know what you mean. But but yeah, you know, like I said, everything out here, you know, is going good, and yeah, I enjoy all my followers that follow me. You know, I enjoy seeing everyone's content. Everyone has great content. Like you know, I enjoy following. You know, Mr. P. He has great content. Like yesterday, I was watching a lot. It was interesting seeing the conversations he had about the about the UFOs, the aliens and stuff, and watching some of the people go back and forth. You know, kind of like the kind of tense moments a little bit. You know, that was kind of hilarious. I wasn't really commenting, but I was just watching it. It was just interesting. You know, I have my like personal views on that. I don't really get into that environment. You know, I'll be honest. I just, you know, for me, it's just different. I just, the only part of it I believe in it is from the Bible. That's it. And, you know, not just getting religious, but because it talks about a certain aspect. Uh, it doesn't say the word alien, but it mentions something about non-human, you know, non-flesh, blood character, you know, individuals, you know, of that matter. So it's just funny though how that's funny. Uh, and so I kind of just stay away from that because I don't really care about a UFO or an alien, you know, and unless I see it in person, if it pops in front of me in my home or right here in front of me, then I'll believe it. But you know, hey Samantha P, how you doing? You know, hey, good to see you. You know, thank you for stopping by. I know it's just the early morning. I'll be honest, I'm at work right now. It's 3:44 in the morning. Hey, what a good way to make you know, make good use of employers money, right? Not gonna lie, I know other people be doing that too, but nah, it's good. You know, I was just bored, you know, and just hey, just want to have some random discussions about stuff and nothing specific, you know, just um, you know, today probably have some plans to do some things, run around town, some errands, and you know, maybe head out to the beach again. You know, since it's been hot lately here in you know Southern California, head back out to my favorite beach, Seal Beach, and you know, take a walk, take a bike ride out there. You know, I love bicycle riding, and that's the best place where I go is to the beach. Uh, and that Seal Beach is my favorite beach. And I'm planning soon to do my next, like I said, my next live in town will be in Beverly Hills, and that'll be Rodeo Drive. I don't know, maybe Sunday or Monday, just like I did the last one in downtown LA. You know, a quick little live, just a little quick little short tour. There's so much in downtown, you know, like it'll take a while to go through the whole city, but I'm just trying to do different sectors. Um, and I just want to give everyone a little quick visual of the town and stuff, and see, get an experience for everyone. And I appreciate everyone that stops by, because we're all here in support of each other. Um, I like I'm a big supporter, of Mr. P, yourself, Samantha, and Tabar too. You know it. Uh, you know, Tommy D, Quick Vic, and I know sometimes a lot of us, we get into like the little tense moments at times, but jokingly around, and it's humorous though. We got little humorous moments, and but it's our little tight knit community that we have. Uh, we don't get into arguments, and that's within other arenas and channels and stuff, and whether people support other channels and some don't go over there, hey, we respect wherever people go. um, if I know you go somewhere else, I'm not going to chastise you or condemn you for why are you still going over there. Hey, I won't even mention it. I might pop in or see you over there, but I'm not going to say nothing about it. Hey, that's you do what you want, you're free to do whatever. Hey, that's not gonna prevent me from still talking to you. You know, example, Tibar. Um, yeah, Samantha. Yeah, you know, I've I've been in love with Seal Beach for years now. I kind of lost the love and respect for Venice Beach and Santa Monica. They've just become uh, like I forget. I don't know the right word, but I guess trashy environment. The city has let it go to waste pretty much without the proper maintenance of maintaining it. Um, of course, the homelessness pandemic has gotten worse out there, and that's what I mean. The maintenance of the city, the trash, and there's more, um, you know, viruses running around over there, and sicknesses, and I just lost respect for those cities, the beaches. I mean, that's because the city has failed to take care of them, maintain them. At one time years ago, they used to be more, beautiful. People used to go there so many years, and I just lost that. I mean, I'll probably go to like the boardwalk of Santa Monica, Venice, shop, just looking at the shopping centers. But as far as going down to the actual beach, it's just more filthy now. You got more like sewage water going out there, and it's just, it's sad to see how our beaches have turned out now without the proper maintenance from the cities and stuff to spend the appropriate funds to maintain them. Um, for me, Seal Beach in Orange County is a lot better, smaller, nice town, nice beach, not crowded. It's not infested with homelessness out there, not no trash, around the whole beach, the environment. The city maintains the beach, the sidewalks, the streets. They don't let it go to waste, and that's why I love that, because it's a smaller beach too. It's not as crowded, and you don't have needles around the beaches, the sidewalks. People using drugs and stuff like that, etc. You know, the city of Seal Beach, they maintain the beaches, and I love that. Um, yeah, no, that's true, Samantha. I'll be honest with you, Samantha. The last time I did my live a few weeks ago on Seal Beach, after that, I mean, I haven't been in the water for years. I did actually go this time in the beach. Wow, I was happy, man. I was happy to go on the beach and swimming. I have been in the ocean, the beach for like 6, 7 years, and it was great, man. I enjoyed it. Uh, Yeah, I'm confident about Seal Beach that there's not no syringes, but we can't be too careful, about that. You never can tell, that there might be someone. It doesn't even have to be a homeless person. It could just be in general a regular person, an average person who goes to the beach and hangs out and just does something like that. And so, but I was confident at that time that I wasn't gonna run into that. I wasn't thinking of that either at the time. I was just in a general area where there was families and everything. So I thought I felt pretty good. And but yeah, no, that's where I'm currently at right now. I'm staying in Anaheim, literally like right across from Disneyland. You know, staying at my sister's house right now. Um, yeah, in Orange County. Um, Samantha, so you're saying it's sad because even some of these smaller beaches, lakes, and rivers just absolutely overtaken with immigrants. There's not an inch to sit down. They bring an entire sound system, trash everywhere. 100% true. Facts, Samantha. Exactly. Our once beautiful lakes, rivers, and beaches. And just recently, um, I believe it was at Big Bear. There was a group of people, and there was a bunch of trash just left by the lake at Lake Big Bear. It was sad. I saw pictures of it, and the city had to go clean it up. And but people who just and this wasn't even like homelessness or nothing. It was just people who had like a party, who had a party out there, and kind of I guess young people. I don't know if it was college students or just people in general going out there to have a party and just left all the trash hanging around. It's sad to see that these days how people have succumbed to that, just environment of just not caring for our beautiful rivers, lakes, beaches, and just the sense of you know of being cleanliness, and um, we've lost all that respect for nature, the beauty of nature, and our environment. It's sad, and it's unfortunate because that's what our kids have to grow up now to that. They don't. They're seeing a lot of this. They're being um, they're being brought up in this environment now that's infested with you know with people who are in environments such as illegal immigration out there at the beaches, um, people who are just throwing syringes out in the street, beaches, lakes, wherever it may be. It's real bad right now in San Francisco. That's where it's at. It's San Francisco at one time. I've never even been there, and I'll be there August 9th to the 11th because I have an appointment, VA appointment. I'm looking forward to it. Same time I'm not because I don't. I'm not looking forward to seeing how trashy it is because I've seen all the videos recently how it looks. And at one time it used to be a beautiful, beautiful city and where people and tourists used to be, and now it's just many of the stores, markets, merchants out there are leaving that city because of all the stores that are being robbed, and stores are actually like locking up their freezers. Whole Foods store recently just left San Francisco because of all the robberies, and it's not being cost effective. They're losing millions of dollars because of all the crime that's taking place. you know yeah, pretty soon they're gonna start locking up everything in the shelves, like in Walgreens, CVS, and you know, uh, to the most egregious part, there is trash bins there. It's not a take out location. They only have to walk 50 feet to put it in the dumpster. Yeah, it was facts. And I honestly, I've never seen any of this, Samantha, like what you're talking about, like any of these like dumpsters for people to drop like syringes if they use them. I've never seen any of that. Um, I mean, because I've never been in that type of environment. Um, I'm not in the city a lot, like in downtown. I don't know if they have. They might have them in downtown LA. But like I said, I'm not in the actual downtown city, walking around every day, and they might have them. I'm not sure. San Francisco, they might have. I'm pretty sure they might have to look into that. But yeah, no, I look forward to it though to being there on August 9th in a few weeks. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a live there because I want everyone to see and I could experience it myself to get everyone that image of what it's like out there. And I think it'll be great for me, you know, show everyone what it's like out there, the difference. People can differentiate from everywhere. Just like, and I give a lot of credit, a big shout out to Tommy D, man. I always love his stories, man, because, seeing some of his videos in Kensington and Pennsylvania. God bless him, man. He went through a lot of rough times and how he overcame everything. you know, uh, it was a lot of rough times he had and how he overcame it. God bless him for the strength and how he overcame everything, his addictions and everything. So I give him a big shout out and how now he's overcame it and he's helped out many people. That's that's a good thing that he's out there helping people out right now. Those who've experienced that and currently are struggling, he's there to help out. You know, and I like to hear those stories and that's why I like to learn from that and seeing some of his videos, his interviews he's done. I enjoy hearing that and seeing those because he's done a lot for the people out there in his town where he lives at, where he used to be at, and and those are rough times. Um, I've never experienced any of those experiences. You know, um, I'm blessed to say I never grew up in that environment, um, you know, or I've never been in any type of addiction for drugs or any type of alcohol addiction. Yes, I do. I do drink, but socially, I don't, I don't, uh, I don't get into, you know, over drinking every day or, over excessively. I still have my, I like to go out, enjoy some time with my friends and socialize and have a good time. And, I still enjoy that and many things I can do, um, and, I know people do recreational, smoke weed, marijuana, they vape, and I know some people vape now, and that's actually taking them off the addiction of any type of drugs. So it actually helps them. But me, I've never had no desire to get into drugs to even try it. Um, Weed, marijuana, cannabis, even recreational, even for medicinal purposes, for my conditions, from military disabilities. I've never had no desire to try it out. I just like to do natural stuff, remedies, um, like herbs and teas and stuff like that. Um, Hi, good morning, Mayhem Americos. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. And yeah, like I said, because with my and I'm not afraid to throw it out there. Yeah, I have PTSD, and I've said this before. Right away when I go to the VA, and this is true everywhere. They right away want to prescribe you prescriptions. Like the one where I was prescribed was Zoloft. Uh, and before I even went to the VA, I already had been doing my research um, about natural remedies for PTSD slash anxiety and stuff like that. Um, and big ones I was reading about was, taking turmeric, ginger root, boiling it, green teas, spearmint, peppermint teas, and stuff like that, natural stuff. And of course, the medical industry, a multi-billion-dollar industry, the pharmaceuticals. And so when I told the doctor, I go, no, I don't want to take these. Can't you provide me like any first natural remedies? And he was like, nah, you got to take the Zoloft, And I said, nah, man. I go, I want to try these natural remedies because I think they're natural. The natural way is better, because these pills are just gonna hurt you in the long run, you know. Um, I know to a certain extent, just like natural, like even like when we have a headache or bad pains, certain times, I'll take a aspirin or Advil or something for that, at the last resort. But most of the time I'll take natural stuff, and then of course the they wanted to stop my disability compensation that I get monthly from the VA, and this is about $3,600 a month, and I had to file an appeal with the court, the 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 VA court, and yeah, Mayhem Miracles. I love, like you say, I love herbal teas too, and I do a lot of research on that, different what different teas do and other remedies, like from people from India, and what the ancients used to do, like in the Aztecs and Mayans. Believe it or not, there's some remedies that I do, um, and like turmeric and ginger are big ones, um, and so uh that's right, Samantha. Samantha says Mr. P enjoys honey chai, turmeric. He has fresh ginger and sometimes lemon. Oh, that's awesome. That's good, man. I love that. Yeah, with me, I buy the actual ginger root, and then I boil it. If I don't have the time, I buy the regular organic regular organic tea, the packets. I'll buy a box of tea, an organic one, or green tea, or turmeric, ginger, and stuff like that. So, yep, that's true. Mayhem and miracles, as you say. Turmeric is a good herb, um, and yep, and honey is good in tea. Yeah, and like I say, the natural honey. The raw honey. Um, not the regular honey that's like processed and they add other stuff in it, but the natural herb teas, but with honey, the raw pressed, I think it's called honey. That's the best tea. I mean, and honey you can get. Uh, hey, what's up, Mr. P? Good, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Um, hey, El Ramirez, what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by. What's my thoughts on mushrooms for PTSD anxiety? Well, for that, to be honest with you, I honestly don't have any knowledge or insight onto mushrooms for PTSD or anxiety. My honest opinion is I don't know too much to really comment on it. I will just say is, I mean, if it's, I mean, I don't know the effects of it. I mean, the only thing I will say is just stick to the natural. I mean, I guess it's natural of it. I mean, the mushroom grows from the dirt, right? I know the mushrooms, the ones you see that grow on the ground from the dirt. That's a natural mushroom, Uh, that's not the drug one. I mean, you know, but I would just say to help with the PTSD and anxiety, turmeric, ginger, and that those are big ones for assisting with PTSD and anxiety, and that's what I've been doing. And I do feel it's been helping because I don't really have um, you know big effects of of my what do you call this, my like lapses sometimes, or like over exertive like I don't know, like anxieties that I used to get. Every now and then I might get something like that, like a overexcitement anxiety or something, but like a uh you know but I don't seem to get like that no more. Oh yeah, Samantha P. Yeah, like you say, Kamau. I forgot how to pronounce it. Chamomile Kamau. I think. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I drink that one too. But I didn't know it was great for the anxiety too. Um, and but yeah, El Ramirez. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not sure about the mushrooms one. I mean, if it does help people, then hey, I have nothing against it. You know, Um, I'm just not, um, like the cannabis stuff, that kind of stuff. I personally don't. I I don't know. Like I really have never studied it. I just know that just some of the basics of it. But me, I just like to stick with the more of the traditional like I guess the natural, the turmeric, ginger. For me, those are like the bigger the bigger ones. Um, I think that has been helping me. Right, Tabar. Is Tabar? Is this chamomile? Yeah, chamomile. Oh, okay. Mayhem and Miracles says you have to research what's out there and talk to others. Many options. Yes, those are facts. Um, Mayhem and Miracles. Yeah. Um, believe it or not, I personally haven't talked to a lot of people because many people, of course, there's many types of PTSD out there. Um, and there's many types of PTSD that people have out there, and each of that condition affects everyone differently. The anxiety, um, and so it's not hard, but sometimes you know in a way it can affect them to the level where it might not help them, where herbal natural herb, or they might have to go for the teas, or uh, they might work with the mushrooms or the 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 cannabis, stuff like that, the recreational. And so yeah, no, but those are facts, though. It's always good to research everything more. I really didn't. I just stuck to what I was reading about myself. Um, and so chamomile. Yeah, Mayhem Miracles, like you say. A few with PTSD. It's real. Yeah, I know it is. Oh, Samantha P. I'm sorry to hear that you're diagnosed with CPTSD. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. I sympathize with everyone who suffers with that, any type of disability or condition. Um, we all have we all support each other. I stick with everyone. I support everyone. It doesn't matter what kind of condition it is. I'm all here for everyone too, for support. Anyone who wants to talk to me for anything offline or anything, I'm always here too, because in the end, I consider us all family, friends here, and we all have each other's back for support. Sometimes we don't have others to talk to, and I feel, you know, when we don't have others to talk to, it's always good to talk to someone. Sometimes we don't have our family members, some might not feel comfortable with talking to family members. And that's why I always say I might not be comfortable talking to uh, relatives, um, and some of you guys. I'm comfortable here, um, and I consider friends, even though we're here on YouTube channel. I don't know any of you personally and never met in person, but I consider all you guys good friends of mine. Um, El Ramirez. El Ramirez says that's good, brother. Anything natural is awesome. Yoga, I heard, is cool too. Oh, really? I didn't know about that. I have to look at that. Yoga, yeah, yeah, because I think yoga is like it helps out a lot too with like de-stressing the mind. Like it just I don't know, the mind it helps out with like just the de-stressing. I think like relaxing it. It's just like a lot of focusing. Samantha says, I also choose to not take medications and went the natural route. Exercise has been my lifeblood. That's excellent. Yep. Same here. Like me, like I said, I do a lot of bicycle riding and walking. Sometimes when I get a chance, I'll go hiking too. Um, I have lower back issues and right knee issues, patella. I used to run a lot. Can't really no more because of that. I still could if I wanted to, like jog a little lightly, but I don't want to strain that, like the doctor said. So swimming is a big one. I do swimming a lot because that combines everything in one. You get cardio done. You're working out the lower back, all the muscles. So swimming is a good one as well. So I do a lot of swimming. Um, yeah, so it's good. I, but thank you all though for popping in this morning, early morning, and getting all everyone's insight on this, because it's a good topic to be discussing, and you know I get to see everyone's insight on it, and it was just something I just decided to bring up real quick. But we're moving on from just random topics. It wasn't something I chose to talk about this morning, but it just led into it. And like I said, everyone here, you guys are all great people. Um, I support all of your channels. I follow all you guys, and you guys are great people. And you know, anytime you hear and Mayhem and Miracles, I saw about the dog Molly. You know, uh, I I didn't feel like getting to see the whole thing, but how is she doing again? Um, Molly, is she how is she doing? What was the outcome? Samantha, Samantha P. Yes, Ramirez. Yoga is freaking amazing. I try not to suggest that to men too much because they always poo poo it, but it legit works. Yeah, they always poo poo it. Yeah, I guess why, Samantha, because we don't like to do it. It's probably hard, or we don't like it. um, but yeah, everyone. Oh, okay. So she's on 4 meds, 2 anti-inflammatories, 2 pain meds. Okay, yeah, yeah. I saw you did a live. I didn't see it when it went live, but I saw it this morning because I was asleep throughout the day, and then I went to work, and then I saw it. I didn't catch it. Yeah, but I'll go back and watch it. But yeah, no, I'm glad. I hope you see, all the donations you received. I'm sure that was a big help. You know, like I said, I'm a big dog lover too. Um, I love dogs, man. Um, I applied. I was about to. I did recently. But I retracted my application. I gotta wait a little bit because I'm trying to apply for a service dog. You know. Um, that's good, Mayhem Miracles. I'm glad. Yeah, you saw me. I I helped you out as well. I was happy to do that because, like I said, I love dogs. Um, oh wow. Oh yeah, because you're out there in Canada, right? I believe. Yeah, no, I know. That's yeah. So I'm in the meantime. I gotta wait a little bit. But I'm trying to apply for a service dog. Yeah, because it's difficult a little bit at times, and there's something else that I got, but sometimes it's personal, that things that you don't want to reveal, um, but that's why I want to get a service dog. Um, but yeah, I used to have a Chihuahua, and I named him Lucky because I adopted him one January in the wintertime. um, because I was out hanging out with my dad. We went out, we were playing pool, and I was with some friends, and it was till about 2 in the morning, and we were having a good time. We were having some drinks, and then we stopped by a McDonald's, and I saw this dog, Chihuahua, and then I was like, man, this guy's bony. You could see his ribs, and then yeah, I was like, hey, come here, boy. And then so we're eating McDonald's. Yeah, after 2 in the morning, there's not really nothing to eat, so you just all right. We're just gonna grab some fast food, and yeah. So I called him over, gave him a couple of fries, and a piece of my burger, and yeah, probably not the best for the dogs, but hey, it was nighttime, and it looked like he was hungry, of course, because I gave him just a little snack, And next day walked him around the neighborhood by the school and see if anyone would recognize him. No one did, so we took him to the vet. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mayhem America's dogs are amazing for your anxiety. Yes, they are, and animals do find us. Yep. And yeah, when I took him back to the vet, I waited a couple of days, and then we decided to adopt him, and that's why I named him Lucky, because he was lucky I found him. And that winter, that freezing, that cold winter here in LA, and unfortunately, the good thing was though, when um I got I did get pet insurance, because people don't know that there's pet insurance out there. I mean, for me, I found it helpful because when I took them to the vet to get checkups, it was beneficial. If I didn't have it, it would have costed more than what it would have been without the insurance for these checkups, emergency checkups and stuff. So the oh, I'm glad Mayhem Miracles that since like you say, I have anxiety and my dog's health. That's good, and it's just animals are a great thing, and yeah, they're God's animals, and they're here for us to take care of us, and that's why they're here on with us on Earth. But yeah, the pet insurance really helped me. It was like $40, $41 a month. I think it was beneficial for me, because when I took him to the vet a couple of times for certain things, and an emergency one time, it helped. It saved the cost. And then, yep, you're right. You're right, Mayhem Miracles. Yeah, pet insurance is tricky. You got to read the fine lines. Yeah, no, I had a recommendation through a buddy of mine, so um, I managed to get. Um, I was pretty I was read into it, the fine lines and stuff. My friend, I forgot what company it was, but unfortunately, you know, uh, my pet, my Chihuahua Lucky, one time, we took him to the emergency because he wasn't feeling good, and it turns out, I mean, I never even knew this, that dogs, you know, in this case, my Chihuahua got, they found out he had diabetes. I didn't know dogs can get diabetes. I was like, wow. And you know, I, I was overseas at the time working. I was in Papua New Guinea on my contract project, and my sister was the one that told me, because they had to take him to the vet as emergency, and then it turns out it would have ended up costing about $60 a month to get like insulin and stuff. Hey, good morning, honeybees. How you doing? Uh, Ramirez, I just go to a TJ for my dog. So affordable out there. Yeah, that's right, Ramirez. I know. I mean, I wish I could do that too. It's just, I mean, the drive. I mean, it's not far. It's just I don't want to waste all the gas. Uh, yeah, no. Mayhem Miracle says, like she says, oh yes, they can. And my sister had a cat with thyroid issue, had to be on meds. How you doing, honeybees? Um, but yeah, no. It turns out that I would have to be spending $60 a month on insulin, and I didn't really financially, it would have been hard for me, even though I was working overseas and making decent money, but in the long run, it would have, financially, it would have been tough still. Um, it left me no choice, but I didn't want to do it. But the final decision was, we had to put them down. Um, Yeah, I know, man. Here in Miracles, and that's not the decision I wanted to make, to put a dog down. That's not what I like to do. I mean, I don't. I hate to admit that. I didn't want to do that. Um, but he was suffering kind of too, and that's not what I wanted to do at that time. And I don't know if I'll be forgiven for that. You know, but when I get the time comes for judgment. But you know, uh, I didn't do it out of because I wanted to. It was just it was tough for me, and I will tell you though, when I did it, it hurt a lot. You know, I was walking around the job site at nighttime when I was told this, and then I'm not gonna lie, I was like literally crying you know the last couple of hours at work. I had about 3 hours left. It was about 3 in the morning, and I was walking around the site, and then my other buddy was inside the office. But I was taking my time walking, and I was literally like crying. I sat down on a bench outside of our job site, and I was literally like crying. I never like cried that much in a long time. And then even when I got off work, when I went back to my room, my apartment, I still couldn't stop crying. It was a tough time. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. And you know, I wish that didn't occur, but um, you know, but it did. I couldn't, like I said, it was a couple of hours. I won't lie. I was crying for a couple of hours, and eventually, I think I just cried myself to sleep. And that was it. But eventually, I overcame it. But he'll always be my my little guy, as we call him, my little Lucky. But Honeybees, it said, I'm good. My baby Thunder has helped me with grief and anxiety. We all have to do things we don't, Robert, right? I respect you. What a hard decision to make. Yeah, Honeybees, you know me. You could tell me by my character. You could judge me that I'm not someone that would do something like that. But it was just, damn, that decision. It's just like if, someone was in pain, like a human, and a pain that was suffering a terminal illness or something in pain, and like it's like kind of the same thing like some people would do, like, you know what, I can't, you don't want them to suffer no more, so it's just might as well just let them go, pull the plug, like for people who are what is it, life support, something like that. um you don't want to make that decision, but you gotta sometimes, and you don't want to see them suffer no more. And so, yeah, Samantha P, at $60 a month sounds like a lot for a pet insurance. No, the one I got, Samantha, was about $43 a month. It was, I think, about the basic one. I think there was like two of them. The one I got was about 43 or $44 a month. Yeah, it wasn't no $60. Um, Honeybees. One of our dogs got so sick she couldn't walk. She was dragging herself away from the house. Sad, but my hubby had to out her now. Yeah, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Honeybees, man. It's just like you said. You see the dog suffering, and why do you want to drag that dog so much suffering the rest of your life? Every day you see them whimpering or crying. Why they gotta go through that? Hey, let's go. Good morning, boss. How you doing? Um, yeah, Mayhem Miracles. I'm hoping these anti-inflammatories work. Also, keep us all informed. I'm sure, I know you will, and I don't know how long they will take. To kick in. A couple of days or something. You know, uh, Samantha P. Honey, my King Corso was unable to walk properly for the last year and a half. I had to help carry his 115-pound butt up the steps every time he needed to use the bathroom. Man, that's awful to hear, man. But like I said, dogs are always here for us. There are, like I said, they're man's best friend. And okay, Mayhem Miracles, 3 to 4 days. Got you. Okay. Um, Samantha P says, I was hoping he would go naturally, but it just didn't happen. We put him down eventually. Yeah, like I said, for me, I think, I don't know if I will be forgiven by God by that, you know, but I'm sure he knows in the end he'll judge me that it wasn't intentionally for the wrong reason. I'm pretty sure he will forgive me. Um, he didn't want to see the dog suffer, so you know, um, yeah, no, like I said, dogs are a man's best friend, and you know, unfortunately, you know, where I stay at my apartment, the landlord, they're inhumane people, disrespectful people, man. They don't really allow dogs or anything. Even if I got another dog right now, they don't want us to have pets, and it's stupid, and that's what makes me upset. Um, yeah, Mayhem and Miracles. Like you say, yes, he forgives you. Did the right thing. Yeah, I feel he. I feel he. I feel he will. Honeybee Holmes. Honeybee says she was paralyzed from the waist down, no control of herself at all. I cried. I'd rather experience the pain of grief versus watch. Yeah, those are facts. Yeah, I mean, we could experience a grief for a little bit, and instead of watching your dog suffer every day, whimpering, crying, or just laying there and can't get up every day, and you having to drag or pick up the dog, that's not the life, that the dog should be living. The dog should be living happily and freely to move on his own. Um, yeah, I know honeybees. I know I'm forgiven, um, you know, but it always will hurt me, for doing that, but again, it all comes down to, yeah, I don't want to see him suffer no more. Um, but, you know, yeah, like I said, dogs are a man's best friend, and they help us out a lot in everything, and I thank our service dogs who have helped us in the military, our especially our canines, they helped us out a lot, um, in all situations in Afghanistan, detecting whether there was any type of drugs or you know IEDs or any type of explosives or different types of ordinances. You know, it was they're great. They're great asset to our team. You know, and we thank them for that. Samantha P. It's stupid, but I understand. I don't really blame the landlord so much as I blame the prior tenants. Pro- People allow uh, animals to rip up the yards, destroy the grass, hardwood floors. Yeah, those are true. Could be facts. I don't know about the one we currently have. I don't know the prior tenants if there were any issues. I never got an answer about that. It just makes me upset. Like Mayhem and Miracle says, there's ranches that have horses, families with autistic or anxiety issues. Horses are amazing at calming. I did, I have heard about that, about horses. Um, I've heard about that. Those are true. Ranches, yeah. I got that, Mayhem. Yeah, the ranches. Samantha P says cats that ruin molding, rip up carpeting, spray, etc. Most places I've been started allowing animals have eventually stopped because the tenants couldn't control their animals properly. Yeah. Honeybee says, Masha, how is Molly doing, hun? I haven't heard. I'm praying. I know how my thunder's for me, and he's my sidekick. He follows me everywhere. Mayhem Miracle says, I did a live last night, Honeybee's homestead, and explained. Mayhem says, she's comfortable on two anti-inflammable, two pain meds. Yes, Masha, my step granddaughter has Asperger's, and she gets therapy with horses. It's has really helped her. And yeah, I've seen horses. Horses can sense, you know, like in the condition you have, like if, I think like if you have autism or PTSD, I know horses, they could sense that, or any other type of disability. I like whether it's a neurological neural disorder or anything. I think horses, they sense that in you. Um, Mayhem Miracle says they want her issue on tail to stay unwrapped so it can dry one day at a time. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, take time with that. Um, yeah, but it's a great great thing that have all of you here. Okay, Mayhem Americas. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your son has a great baby shower today, um, and have someone watching. But hey everyone, yeah, I'm gonna end this live right now. I just wanted to stop and do a quick little live. I might continue in about an hour or so, just to throw it out there again. Um, you know, just to continue. Well, that I probably will when I get back home. Um, you know, and I thank you though for all taking the time right now to stop in. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe in about an hour and a half when I get home, I'll probably continue another one. Just for the heck of it. Just to enjoy chit chatting with all of you. I usually don't. Many of you know. Maybe probably do just like one or two of them, maybe once a week. Sometimes just one a week. But sometimes today I just felt compelled to do a live. And yeah, it was a great talk, Maryham Miracles. And thank you, El Ramirez, too, for stopping by. I appreciate you, brother. Um, I know you really don't stop in a lot, and I think this is the first time I've seen you stop in. I could be wrong because sometimes when I'm in the live, I don't. Sometimes I miss the chat. Um, I'll go watch now. Honeybees. She said, "My Masha, I'll go watch now." Blessings and hugs to everyone from Mayhem and Miracles as well. Likewise, Mayhem, blessings and hugs to you. All right, everyone. God bless you all. I may see you in an hour and a half, about 2 hours, to do another live, just to have another chit chat with everyone. Um, hey, Hebrew, thanks for stopping in, brother. I'm about to end this one, but I'm gonna probably do another one in another other hour and a half. So, everyone, thank you, thank you. See you guys later. Probably in another hour and a half. I know I keep repeating myself, but hey, that's something to do with you know with the condition, I guess sometimes repeating yourself over and over, I guess, well, to be honest, sometimes that does happen. Um, you know, um, okay, guys, catch you in about probably 2 hours. Hope to see you guys there. A couple of people. Thanks for stopping by. All right. See you guys shortly. God bless you all. If I don't see you, catch you all on another day in the long run or on the flip side. God bless you all. Take care.